All right, so we got a question about this. This is a common one that we get. So Chris, all the way from the UK, thank you for watching. So the issue of mom being a full-time caregiver during the relationship. What can you say or do that I think the question is what can you say or do, or what arguments can you make to prevent being a weekend dad? So in terms of when you're in court, and this is not an uncommon situation, I think it's going to change rapidly. The number of women compared to men graduating from high school, from college with advanced degrees is tilted. I think it's like 60% of college graduates are female. So I think we're going to have a reckoning when it comes to the stay-at-home mom and dad being the one that works, simply because there are going to be more educated women than there are educated men in the very, very near future, which is a rapid change from what was going on 20, 30, 40 years ago when higher education was dominated by men. So what can you say? So the number one thing, I think it starts with what can you do? So a problem we run into a lot is when this divorce or when the separation's occurring, a dad has always had the role of being the moneymaker. And he's always had the role of being the one who provided financially for the family. And that may mean working early mornings, late nights, overtime, where they may not be as home as much. They were never there, say, when you got on the bus, or they aren't able to be there when you get home from school, or be there to be able to cook dinner. And so the first piece I advise dads to do is you have to take a look at your life and you have to prioritize it. Now, obviously, vast majority of us, we can't quit our day job. We can't quit working. But if you're working in a role that doesn't give you the ability to be flexible, to be able to care for the kids, to be able to put them on the bus or be there when they get off the bus, that's something that could and probably will be used against you. Where if you show the desire and the ability to do those things and to be present for those things, being present at dentists, orthodontists, doctors, parent-teacher conferences. So really the start of your argument is what you do, what you make yourself available to do, and what you show you're willing to do. Because if you walk in there and you're someone who's worked 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. every single day for the last 5 years since your kid was born, and you plan on keeping that schedule, there's probably going to be some limitations as to really what you can pursue. So start rearranging your life and showing the judge and the courts with your actions that you're ready, willing, and able to move forward with taking on more of that caretaking role. And even in going through it, showing you're willing and able to do all the things that a child is going to need. So I think that your work, if you're starting out in the courtroom and you're like, what do I say? You've probably done it wrong. You need to show with your actions, because both of your lives, both yourself and your co-parents' lives, are going to be different post-separation. So you have to show you have the ability to navigate through that and be there for your kids. That's a really good question. That's a really, really common one.